You found the Sharks Broadcast podcast. Subscribe, and if you like what you hear, give us a 5-star rating. Thursday, Friday, we're not going to see the sunshine again until Saturday.
Seems like everything's always just like a little 1-2 punch where you get faked out and then you get punched in the face with a 43-degree day with rain that is very cold rain.
I know. It's a Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. We could go somewhere sunny and nice, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I know that's the first thing some people think of when they think of winning big dough.
Yep.
And, of course, it's all about spring in cash. This is a fun question at facebook.com/Shark Morning Show. You have $1,000. You can only spend it at one store. Where are you going? Man, lit right up there. We got some great local suggestions. Coyote Creek, the archery shop right there on Route 11 in Rochester.
That's a good one. Lots of good stuff there.
Way to go, Brandon. And then Brian says Ocean State Job Lot. Now that... See, we're getting into these ideas where we can really load up on some stuff. See, that you can do some damage in an Ocean State job lot with $1,000. Allison, you're going to love this one, Sarah. Jewelry Creations.
Yeah, now see, conversely, you could come out with just your pocketbook. You wouldn't even know what you had in your pocketbook and... spend the whole grand.
It's a space thing. You're just, you're not taking up that much space with its quality over quantity, with Jewelry Creations.
True.
Monica says Walmart. Actually got a couple of votes for Walmart. Darlene says Walmart. Again, value,
Yep.
Kelly Joe. How about Allen Wayside Furniture? That's where Kelly Joe says.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Patrick is a man after my own heart. Says Citizens Bank, putting in my student loans. So,
okay. Is that what you would do if you had $1,000?
I just, I don't know, like debt, it's just there. And I don't know, every so often I go, there, take that. What do you think of that, Mr. Debt? I don't know. It's just kind of a,
Do you still have college? I mean, not to get too personal, Train. I mean, we are on the radio.
I'm horrible with debt, but the thing is, it's funny. The younger I was, the better I was about it. And UNH, because I was in state. And got some Pell Grants and stuff.
Yep.
Wasn't that bad. It was like 14 G's, and I was there for I graduated in 3.5 years.
Yep.
So it was like 14 G's, and
That's
I just focused like a laser beam of getting that
Paying
down.
off student loans.
Yeah, and it was subsidized, too, so it wasn't like the interest wasn't building, so I could get at it.
Yep.
And I did pretty quickly.
Yeah.
After that, whoa. Oh, man. The older I got, the more immature I became.
You were like, YOLO. You only live once.
That's it. And that whole debt thing, I paid that off. Yeah, that's it. I already did that. Now let's have some fun.
Yeah, well, coming up, we've got a story of some money, not only $1,000, but $46,000 hidden in a New Hampshire house. In a Massachusetts house. We'll give you the details about that story coming up. Billy Joel and the Cars on the way. A Train 641. Did you ever lose something really, really valuable, Train, and you couldn't find it?
Well, yeah. My nose piece to my other pair of glasses.
Geez.
I don't know. I can't believe I misplaced it. I didn't drop it. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. I had it. Now I don't have it anymore.
Oh, bummer.
That's why I'm wearing my old glasses.
Well, it's funny that you say your nose piece because if it's made out of metal, there is a guy named Keith Willey who might be able to help you. Ooh. He's a treasure hunter and he finds lost things. Like he's found wedding bands on the beaches of New England for people.
Neat. Okay.
Yep. Very valuable things, right? So he got a call from a family in Western Massachusetts that said, hey, we have had a family rumor that there's money buried somewhere in this house. So Keith is like, okay, if there's buried treasure, I'm going to find it for sure. So he went to the house. He's got a little, what do you call those things? Not a Geiger counter, but what's those things that you see on the beach?
Yeah, just a metal detector with the...
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
I thought that was some fancy name.
No, I think that's it.
Okay, well, he had a metal detector. He had some other stuff.
Uh-huh.
So he went to this family's house and he's like, okay, where approximately in the house? So they said, well, my aunt always thought it was in the attic.
Okay.
So the guy went up to the attic and he found some holes around the flooring of the attic. And he's like, okay, I'm going to explore these holes. Well, wouldn't you know, in the corner of the attic, underneath one of the holes, he peered in there with a telescope or something that he had. And he saw that there was a metal box and there was a lock on the box. Whoa. He found a lock box.
Oh, man.
So he's freaking out.
That's awesome.
So he goes to the family. He's like, I found a lockbox. And, the family was there watching him just to make sure he wasn't pulling one over or finding something and leaving or whatever. They don't know this guy, right? Well, anyway, so he took the floorboards out, reached underneath, pulled out a lockbox, and he opened it up. Guess how much money was in there? There was money in there.
Let's see, I'm just thinking old school.
50s. It was in the 50s. They used to squirrel this money away in the 50s.
I'll go $585.
$46,000.
Oh, man.
I know.
Unbelievable.
40, and it wasn't just dollar bills. It was silver certificates.
Okay. Wow.
And they looked like they weren't even in circulation. They looked brand new.
Yeah. They may be worth more than the face value, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So it could be more than $46,000.
Oh, is that exciting?
That's
unbelievable.
I know. Can you believe it?
Oh, that's unreal.
Jeez.
That's like I don't know, like a Scooby-Doo mystery or something right in your own house.
I know. My
That's
mother
so cool.
once sent me on a wild goose chase. This story kind of gives me it brings back some really kind of strange memories because after my dad died, my mother said that my father buried some cash around our property.
Huh.
We had acres and acres, right? So she sent me and my brother out to the yard to dig up the yard to see if we could find cash.
Oh.
I'm like, Mom, I really have no idea what I'm doing. I was 9.
Yep.
I really don't know where the money is, Ma. Well, just go find it. Just go check. Just go see maybe where. Maybe.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Huh. Nothing.
My brother, after the 5th time, he's like, you have no idea where this is, do you?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, thank you. Thank you for saying that. I have no idea.
Oh.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, no metal detector or anything.
No.
Okay.
No, but this guy, man, he found the money, and you can read all about it right there on the Shark app.
That's cool.
Isn't it?
Wow.
We've got Hall & Oates coming up next. It's the Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. We found an article on seacoastcurrent.com that I just can't even believe we haven't talked about yet, Train.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. What the heck? Donuts as big as your head, and we don't know about them?
Yeah.
What kind of Shark Morning Show are we?
I don't know. It's very important that, when you find these things to get them to the people. And when Pigs Fly Pizzeria there in Kittery, sure enough, it's on Saturdays.
Yep.
Saturdays, not only they're gigantic, but, man, the flavors are just unbelievable.
I know it. It's ridiculous.
They got an Almond Joy donut. Of course, that's one of my favorite candy bars. So that's the first one I would go with. But I mean, blackberry glazed honey roasted almonds, pink lemonade, tropical fruit glaze. You got the Boston cream, of course, which is another one of my go-tos. But it just goes, the list goes on, and they're gigantic.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. And I don't know about them. It's so weird. When pigs fly, now somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that they started in Portsmouth, I want to say.
Okay.
And then they moved to Kittery. And then they had the bakery in Kittery, and they expanded to a restaurant right there on Route 1, not far from the Kittery Trading Post.
Yeah, that's what I remember was the fantastic bread. It was really, really good bread.
Right,
yeah.
right. And it started years and years and years ago. But yeah, they certainly are expanding. Wow. Pink lemonade donuts,
now
chocolate milkshake, lemon ricotta cheesecake flavored donuts. Oh, put that in my mouth.
Yeah. Would you buy one of these and then take it home and then, I'm only going to have like a piece, that type of thing, like a little piece of it? Or
would I buy one of these and then only have a little piece? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm very good at that, actually.
Okay.
I'm very good at having just a piece and then walking away.
Yeah. That's because that is, I call myself the closer. When in Oak Street there in Gonick with my family.
ABC, always be closing.
Yes, that's it. I am the closer because they'll buy things like this, my sister, my ma, and they'll I just bought it to have a piece. You can have the rest. Yeah, absolutely. Boom. So I'm very good at eating like 85% of things. So if it's a weekend, Sarah, and you need somebody to head over to Raymondo and do that, I'm your guy.
You're up for it?
Yeah.
All right, good to know. Good to know. He was still around.
Yes. He consistently made great music his entire life.
Yep. Every time I think of him, I'm like, oh, man. But, I think he died the way he wanted to. Just he was on tour, he was doing his thing.
That was it. Yeah, he did a show within hours of his passage. Unbelievable.
He was never in a bed. Just wasting away, thank goodness. But anyway, it's 7:09. It is time now for the Brain Strain. What you got today, Train?
Well, the fans of great live music, they're going to love this. We've got that amazing 3 CD, 2 LP Super Deluxe edition of the remastered version of Fleetwood Mac, the live situation.
Okay.
Thanks to Rhino Records. And here we go. We got a fire situation, Sarah. This is very important, kind of a PSA. Each year in New England, 33 house fires are caused by this thing. What is it? Each year here in New England, we got 33 house fires that are caused by this thing.
Okay.
What is it?
877-45-SHARK. See if you know. If you do, if you get the answer that we're looking for, you win that live music from Fleetwood Mac, courtesy of Rhino Records. A flock of seagulls, spin doctors, all on the way. Good luck. It's the Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. We are playing
the Brain Strain, on your Tuesday morning, Sarah. Got that Fleetwood Mac Super Deluxe. I can't say deluxe.
Deluxe.
Fast. Yeah, there we go.
That's
just said
okay.
it. Deluxe.
Sometimes it happens.
I think it's just so much. There's 3 CDs and 2 LPs that I just can't get all the deluxe into the deluxe.
You know what I can't say? I can't say drawer.
Oh.
Or bureau. Bureau and drawer.
Uh-oh.
They live deep in the back of my throat.
That's too bad because they're both kind of the same thing. So you can't go to the other one that you can't say because you can't say both.
Drawer.
Oh, man. I can say super awesome and do that for deluxe, but we've got a house fire of a situation here for your brain strain. Each year in New England, it's kind of a PSA today. Each year in New England, 33 house fires are caused by this thing. What is it?
All right, give it a shot. 877-45-SHARK. Good morning. What's your guess?
I'm going to say lightning.
Oh, it's not lightning.
George Foreman Grill.
I don't know why I find that so funny. House fires are not funny, but that one cracked me up. It's not a George Foreman grill.
No, but you're relatively close.
Yeah.
They say it's a candle.
Yeah, it's not a candle. I bet you that number would be way higher.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how about cooking on the stove?
Nope.
It's Sam, and I'm going to guess lightning.
Ooh,
Sam.
That's
so close.
Good guess, but that is not it.
Nope.
And for donuts,
Yep.
Wicked Mini Donuts on Islington, Portsmouth, and Lovebird Donuts, which is like a quarter of a mile away from When Pigs Fly on Route 1.
Oh, no
They're
kidding.
vegan and gluten-free.
Thanks,
Take care.
Sam.
I'll talk to you
You
soon.
too. Bye-bye.
How about from like a wood stove?
No, it's not the wood stove.
It's not a wood.
Lint in your dryer.
No, Johnny C., not the dryer.
Nope.
Toaster.
Hey, it's a toaster.
Toaster.
Yeah.
Gotta get those breadcrumbs out of there.
Yep, it's a toaster. Who's this?
This is Jack.
What's up, Jack? Where you calling from?
Actually heading up to Sebago Lake to work today.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
That's going to be a beautiful day at Sebago Lake.
It sure is.
All right, Jack, what do you do for a living?
I'm a carpenter.
All right, hang on just one second. He's a carpenter with a toaster.
Yeah.
Bub. Going up to Sebago
Heading up to
Lake.
Sebago Lake. I love the drive-by with Sam, the stats guy, just giving us some shout-outs for donuts, too.
I know.
I'm going to say lightning and let you know about some great donuts. That's always accepted here on the Shark Morning Show.
That's true. Yeah, you don't really think about cleaning out your toaster until something catches fire.
Oh, Sarah, I'm awful with
Are
that.
you?
I have a toaster oven from like 1989. I love the thing. And there are breadcrumbs in there probably from the 80s.
Oh, God.
It's a situation.
Aaron,
you know,
just
I
tip
don't,
it upside down.
I don't want to change the flavor. It gives that nice smoky flavor.
Ew. You know why? I've got a really nice Weber grill on my deck, right?
Uh-huh.
But you know why I don't use it? Because I don't want to clean the thing.
Okay.
After I use it,
Yeah, it's seasoned. It's seasoned when you grill on a nice dirty grill.
Ew.
Yeah, I like that.
Ew. I'm going to come over and clean your toaster for you so that
It's
you don't
small.
have a fire.
Okay. Well,
Just
yeah,
tip
I know.
it upside down.
I know. That's all it is. I just have to take the garbage can. I will. Especially after today, reading all this statistics. This really hit home.
Right.
So I have to clean it out.
I mean, you're Mr. Paranoid, so you should definitely clean it out.
The thing is, when I'm right there. I'm literally standing outside the toaster going, come on, you got to pop for the train. Let's go. Let's do this. Like I'm right there. So if anything, I do. They say that they say it's bad with the microwave. So
Let's do this.
So the microwave, I stand about 40 feet away and I go, come on. Oh, I see it. Oh, we're under a minute. 2-minute warning. Let's go. But with a toaster, I'm just right there.
You're right there.
Yeah.
You're hilarious, Trey. We've got Aha War on the way. It's a Shark Morning Show. It's a Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. You had the weirdest dream to talk about?
Yeah.
Picking peaches or something?
I have no idea where this came from, and I was good at climbing trees, too, which I'm not. So I was...
Oh, in your dream.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. I didn't even think to double up on dream interpretation of climbing trees, but I was climbing these peach trees, picking the peaches like I, was a professional.
Yep.
And I have no idea. They're delicious and amazing. Because there's a lot of dream interpretation if you're picking and eating, rotten fruit, and that's a bad thing.
Right.
But apparently, to dream of picking peaches from a peach tree indicates good luck in the not so far off future. I don't know what that's all about, huh?
Wow.
Dreaming of peach trees full of peaches indicates that you see the hope of the future in the future and good luck and wealth and health. For the patients, it indicates a recovery soon.
Okay.
So it seems like a very, very good thing for
recovery,
the
and that's pretty good. You know what I dream of sometimes, because things fall out of my mouth, of course, is something is wrong with my teeth.
Oh.
Like, either they've fallen out and I'm walking around with, no teeth or whatever. And if you dream that you're having problems with your teeth, it usually means that you regret saying something. I should have that dream every single night.
That's interesting, because people will say that, and I'm like, I've never had the teeth falling out dream. That's a very common one, I guess. So yeah, it must be just people saying things that they feel bad about, supposedly.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever dreamt that you were naked?
That one I will be more underwears.
Just in your underwear?
It's awful. Like, I'll be naked with like a towel that is not that big or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be very, like the coverage is like a coverage situation. That is, so I will have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty common too. And that says that, people are afraid of being exposed, which makes sense, right?
Okay. All right. Yeah. Sure.
Or you're embarrassed. I've had that dream. I don't know. About a week ago, I think we got somebody who called the Shark Tank that said, yeah, that makes total sense, because you were telling a story about being embarrassed and how embarrassed you were. And then I had a dream about being naked. Okay. So it totally makes sense.
Yep. All right. But usually, it's like underwears, or I have something. Yeah, I'm not completely naked, because then I'd be like running or something. But yeah, it's always, I have some kind of coverage that's not quite adequate.
You know what I believe? That somewhere in an alternate universe, these things are real.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I do. I believe in that.
Okay. I don't know about the teeth falling out thing. I mean, it has to be a different universe where our teeth grow back or something, I guess. I don't know. All
kinds of stuff happens in my alternative universe.
I was thinking if we combine both our dreams, that would be terrible. That you pick delicious, fresh peaches, and then your teeth fall out and you can't eat them.
You have to gum it to death. The Romantics coming up next. You're talking about John Travolta after playing the Bee Gees. It's a Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train.
Get your gold jacket on for this one, Sarah. Realtor Sarah.
Yes. John Travolta is selling his house in Islesboro, Maine. And it's a paltry $5 million. It's got 20 bedrooms, 7.5 bathrooms. It's over 10,000 square feet, and it's on 48 acres. 48 acres. Ooh, baby. Huh. Wow. It's too rich for my blood. And I have to say, in looking at this property, it does not look like a property that John Travolta would own. Now, I'm not talking about the outside. The outside looks like... It looks beautiful. It doesn't look tall, like mansion-like, but it's very sprawled out on this island.
Oh, all right. I got you.
So it's very sprawled out, looks beautiful on the outside. It's ocean property. You have to kind of walk to the ocean. It has a pool if you can't be bothered walking down to the salt water.
Okay.
It's got a pool on the outside. But the inside, it kind of looks like a dollhouse on the inside. It does not look like a house that John Travolta would be living in. It's got a lot of prints, a lot of whimsy to it, a whimsical interior. I don't know. I just expected something more out of Pulp Fiction.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say maybe like disco ball and like a lit up floor or something. Something like
no, it's very colorful.
Okay.
It's got a bar, of course. It's got all kinds of like really super cool, things attached to it. It's very bright. It's very bright.
I'm sorry. I got to move out. The people around here, they just keep talking so weird. They don't pronounce their I's. It's freaking me out.
You know what I suspect, and not to bring us down or anything, but I suspect that his wife Kelly decorated this place.
Oh, that's sad.
It is sad, and I think that maybe he just is too sad to own it.
Yep. I never even thought of that.
Yeah, it looks like her everywhere in the house, and he probably just walks around saying, "I can't do it."
Yep, that's seriously.
So anyway, it's $5 million. Wow, but that's a really good price.
That's sort of like 32 Bitcoin.
We've got Who Are You coming up next. It's a Shark Morning Show.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
For the Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train, it's time to play Who Are You? It's a fun and simple game. You pick a celebrity, give the other person 3 or more clues to figure out who that celebrity is. Or springing into cash. So I thought it'd be fun to pick people that not necessarily need to spring into cash. Very, very rich people. So I look at the richest people in different sports this week.
Okay.
And we got a guy born in Akron, Ohio in 1984. He is 36 years of age. And I'm going to start with the best clue. As of about 3 months ago, this guy was not Tom Caron's boss. Of course, our beloved Boston Sports Insider. But sure enough, this very well-known basketball player purchased a big share in Fenway Sports Group. And the next time he goes to lunch with his boss, he's going to take us with him. Isn't that weird that this guy, he's such a rival of the Celtics, and yet he owns the Red Sox?
He's a rival of the Celtics. I feel like we recently talked about him potentially with Tom Caron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny that whole not All-Star but Hall of Fame thing. He will definitely be at that special Jim Rice lunch where only Hall of Famers are allowed, because he's going to be just a first ballot number 1 all-time. Actually, it's very much compared between him and Michael Jordan as to who would be the greatest basketball player of all time.
I don't know.
Oh, boy. I thought that one clue would do it. It's, he was in the Amy Schumer comedy Trainwreck. He was, he's done some acting. He was in the latest Space
Shaq?
Jam.
Michael Jordan?
No, it's not Shaquille O'Neal. The latest Space Jam. Remember they canceled Pepe Le Pew? And he had some scenes with this guy. This guy's it's not Michael Jordan, obviously, in Space Jam, but Space Jam Part 2.
Magic Johnson?
No, right team. He's an L.A. Laker right now. He's a current champion of the league. It's L.J.
L.J. What's his first name?
LeBron
James!
Yes. I kind of thought that one was easy enough that, because, he's TC's boss now.
I can't help but think there were people that were screaming at their radio. It's LeBron James!
I was gonna say, he famously took his talents to South Beach, but I don't think you would have got that reference. I don't know.
No, God, you gave me everything in the world, and I still couldn't get it. All right, it's this guy's birthday today. He was born in 1932. He is Lebanese, of Lebanese descent. April 27th, 1932 in Detroit. He started as a broadcaster. Started his life as a broadcaster. Probably the most famous broadcaster in the world. Certainly the one that I grew up listening to. And the one that has influenced my career, along with Dale Dorman, may they rest in peace, and Charles Laquidera, who is somewhere in Hawaii.
Casey Kasem?
Casey Kasem, ladies and gentlemen.
Contact us by Bat Radio if you need us.
Quick, do something, Scoop. Character I wanted to do was Fred. And so they said, no, we'd like you to read the other character, Shaggy.
Greetings, radio listeners.
Shaggy and Scooby broadcasting live from the top of the world. Hey, Scoob, you want to hear my radio voice? My name's Casey Kasem, reminding you to keep your feet in the ground and keep reaching for the stars.
Aw, Casey.
That's nice.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, I did. It's funny. I knew he was one of your heroes. I didn't know all those facts. I didn't know he was from Detroit and Lebanese. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
And
cool.
it's sad the way he died. The woman that he was married to kept him from his children. It was really kind of sad. But anyway, I celebrate Casey every single day by being on the radio, baby.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to him, and happy birthday to you if it's your birthday today, too.
I always like to reach for the stars.
Yeah, why not? It's the only way to live. The outfield and the Doobie Brothers coming up next.
Quick recall.
So we heard from our friend Huey, did we?
Yes, Hugh McDougall, of course, of Elliot's Small Engine. And, I got to say, this is my instant. Usually my favorite part of the day isn't something that just happened. But this one is coming right out of Who Are You? Of course, I had every possible LeBron James clue I could think of. And Sarah couldn't quite get the answer. So Hugh was rather angry at this. He texted, she can't guess LeBron James, but she'll win You Pick 'em 3 years in a row. Town Square Media's sports insider, Sarah Sullivan, everybody.
I'm sorry, Hugh.
Little anger there.
I'm sorry.
And as well, it should be. I mean, every year, Sarah's just on fire with the football picks.
3 years
she
in a
wins.
row.
You pick them every year.
It's true. It's true. And I got to keep that eye away from the sports stats.
Yeah.
The minute I start doing that, I'm done.
That's it.
I can't even look at that stuff.
It's all on feel. It's all on vibe. Year after year after year, we're just swamped by this amazing, sensational. It's what it is. You
true.
use your senses.
I do. I use my yes. And being the empathetic person that I am. Oh, by the way, I have been watching a little bit about Trevor Lawrence. A little bit.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, he's the first draft pick, which is Thursday.
Yes.
Aren't you impressed that I know that?
Very good.
Only
This is
because
terrific.
David's obsessed by it. My husband's obsessed by Trevor. We saw him once in a hotel, him and the whole team of the orange team. What's
Clemson,
the orange team?
yeah.
Clemson, right?
Yep. No, that's good. No, that's not. No, I knew that story, and I knew that's why you're rooting for Clemson. You'll root for Clemson because you saw him.
Yeah, we
that's
did.
Cool.
Him and his long, flowing blonde locks.
Yeah.
Went strolling through the lobby. And then these massive linebackers came through. I'm like, whoa! They are humongous individuals.
Yeah.
Like huge. I can't get over how big they are.
Yeah.
But
that is SEC caliber or ACC, but yeah, that's
whatever.
Large.
I wouldn't know the difference.
Okay.
Anyway, coming up, we've got the workday kickoff, 3 hours of continuous classic hits, commercial free. Billy Joel kicks that off next on the Shark.
Spring into cash with Sarah and A-Train here